Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. Today is our last lecture of your 16th week. That is your essay. Especially some of the students get failed, usually, especially in your CSS level, ECS level, or even though the combined competitive examinations. Because of this essay, some of the students uh, get difficulty that what are how to write an essay or what are the basic parts of writing or making authentic essay. So today I'm going to teach you this topic, but before going to this topic, I want to suggest to you that you have to uh, be attentive towards my topic, because this is very much essential for you. That even though some of the students usually avoid do not pay attention to this topic, that what is importance of essay, they always usually ignore this kind of a topic. But believe me, to be honest, this topic is very much essential for your commission or the combined competitive examinations. So let's have a look. Now, what is essay? In simple language, we can say to try, to attempt. Means whenever we are just trying to do something, so to try, to attempt. So this is called an essay. And while making or while writing any kind of essay, so before writing an essay, we have to focus on the three major parts of essay. Now the first one, that is your introduction, then body language, then conclusion. These are the basic three parts of writing authentic essay, through which these are the three essential parts, are the most important parts of an essay, and through which we can easily write one of the best, different or difficult or easiest essay or whatever the essays are. With the help of these three parts, we usually make the different essays. Clear? Now just proceed towards our first one, that is your introduction. Now definitely whenever we start we write any kind of essay, so we always start from the introduction. As if I just gave you the example, whenever you meet a strange person, means the person whom you don't know, so you always ask him first what? Definitely you will ask him his name. What's your name? Who are you? From where you belong to, or whatever. Where do you live? So means we always start from the introduction. Clear? So the same is the case with this essay. Whenever we just try to write any kind of essay, so firstly we start from the introduction. Now in introduction, if you just take the example of the Qaeda-e-Azam. So while writing any kind of essay, we have to give the outlines of introduction. Now in the introduction outline, first of all, we have to write the biography of Qaeda-e-Azam. That likewise, if I just give you the example, that Qaeda-e-Azam is the father of our nation. He was born in Falan place, Falan Mohalla, Falan city, Falan Talka, or whatever. Clear? So that becomes what? Becomes a little bit biography of the Qaeda-e-Azam. But at the second, we have to give the primary education. Now primary education, it can be your elementary level or whatever, means what he studied in his primary education. It can be 8th class, it can be 5th class, or whatever the class is. Especially during his primary education, he studied or he passed. Clear? After that, behavior with the family, that how how was his attitude, or how was his behavior was, whether his behavior was not good with the family, with the sister, with the brother, with the with the father, or his mother. So means we have to give each and every behavior point of Qaidism with the family, that how his attitude, how his behavior was. Clear? So that's why the introduction consists of your three outlines. The first one, that is your biography, primary education, and the third one, that is your behavior with the family. Clear? And even though except these three outlines, you can give it all you can give your own outlines for the Qaeda-e-Azam topic. Clear? But this is the major, authentic, a brief, you can say a concised outline for the introduction of Qaeda-e-Azam topic. Clear? Now the second, that is your body language. Yes, of course. I think from this word body language, you should come to know means body language means it demands the further explanation. Means huge explanation. We write, we give, especially within the body language. Now, if you just go back one towards the introduction, the introduction usually is of 10%. Introduction is your 10%, but the body language is your 80%. Now, and what happens within the body language? So within the body language, we have to give the outline of Qaeda. Likewise, after primary education, definitely we have to write his foreign education. Likewise, his especially likewise, if I just give you the practical example. So in body language, basically we have to write the basic outlines of Qaeda-Azam. Likewise, after completing the primary education, definitely we have to write his foreign education. Likewise, his foreign education in terms of your law degree, barrister degree, means each and everything. It can be intermediate college. It can be likewise. He also did his uh, different. He has, he completed his foreign education from the London side and England side. Means we have to write each and every education, every qualification of Qaeda-Azam in a detailed manner. Clear? After that, the second that is your political career. Yes, of course. Now in political career, definitely he joined the Muslim League in 1903 or 1906. Clear? So you have to write each and everything. What is his political career? And after this, we have to give his political struggle. That what he did for the Pakistan, for the betterment of his homeland. How much or how what kind of a help or how much he helped the Muslims or Pakistanis to get to get their homeland back from the England, from the British, or from the Indian as well. So means we have to give each and everything, the struggle, the efforts that he made, especially for the Muslims of Pakistan to get their homeland back from the British government. So means we have to give each and everything in a detailed manner. Now, last at the least, we have to give the political achievements. Means whenever after entering into the political career and political struggle, what he achieved, what kind of respect he was blessed by the blessed by the British government or Indian government, or what kind of awards or whatever means achievements, or what kind of a success he has got through his whole career of political or of political of politics. Clear? Means we have to give each and everything of Qaeda-Azam in detailed manner. Foreign education, you can take the example in terms of your political career, in terms of his married life, in terms of his political struggle, in terms of political achievement, or in terms of his means whatsoever he made for the Muslims. Clear? So we have to get each and everything within the body language of the Qaeda-Azam topic. Clear? Now the third one, that is your conclusion. Now the conclusion is of 10%. Now in conclusion, I think from this, I can say this, the conclusion means it shows a result, it shows the consequences, means what outputs or outcomes, what feedback, means you can, whatever the names you just call, you can give yourself. Clear? Now in conclusion, we have to give the results that whether the Qaeda-Azam has got his homeland from the British government or not. Clear? Means we have to give the results. So in the conclusion, we have to use the words likewise, finally, therefore, that's why, hence, so, thus. Well, these are the specific words which gives the conclusion. Clear? Which represents or which represent the conclusion. Clear? And after that, we have to give the sentences likewise. The finally on 14th August 1947, Qaeda-Azam or Pakistan came into being. And with the precious efforts of Qaeda-Azam, we got the separate homeland from the British government. So after that, you will give some comments of about Qaeda-Azam, that the name of Qaeda-Azam will be remembered the history till the day of judgment, and his name, his contribution, his each and everything will be remembered till the end of our life. Clear? So this is the complete introduction. This is the complete conclusion. Clear? Now we have got the four types of essay. Even though a different, we have usually the different types of essay, but the major authentic types of essay are four. The first one, that is your narrative essay. Second one, descriptive essay. Third one, expository essay, and the fourth one, that is your persuasive essay. Clear? Now, the what is narrative essay? Narrative means, I think, from this word narrate, we should come to know that it shows, it shows the telling a story of a person, of a real life experiences of a person. As I already gave you the example of Qaid-e-Azam. So you can write the narrative essay on the life of Qaid-e-Azam. So that means you have to engage the reader, the writer, whenever who writes the narrative essay about Qaid-e-Azam. So you have to engage the reader. Whenever the reader who is trying to read your written essay of narrative of Qaid-e-Azam, so you have to engage him. You have to make him busy, and means you have to create emotions, not emotions, but you have to, what we call, you have to mention each and every life experience in his childhood, adulthood, or whatever. Means you have to write the complete story, a narrative story of your Qaid-e-Azam. Clear? So that this becomes what? This becomes a narrative story, a narrative essay. Now, in the second, that is your descriptive. I think from this word descriptive, it means it shows a kind of detail, a detailed, the history of a person, and it is also known as the painting a picture. Means it gives a complete history of a person. It can be a person, it can be a place, it can be an object. Clear? So in this essay, we have to, we have to make the reader emotional. Clear? Whenever we are just trying to write the descriptive essay, so we have to make the reader, whosoever is trying to read your essay, so he tries to make himself emotional, or you will make him emotional. Clear? So that's what descriptive is, basically a painting a picture. Now, painting a picture means what? Painting a picture means it shows a complete description of a person. Means nothing should be left. You have to give each and every point, means in a detail. Now the description is given to you, you can read yourself. Clear? So this is the second type of essay. The third one, that is your expository essay. Now expository, from this word, means it shows the facts. It shows the facts and figures. You can say the expository essay is based on the reality. It is based on the facts and figures. Likewise, whenever you're just trying to write the expository essay, so you have to give the facts. Means nothing should be false, nothing should be unreal, nothing should be fake news, or you can say nothing should be unreal things which do not belong to the topic. So you have to leave the fake news or fake information. You have to only and only focus on the facts and figures. Clear? So that's why it is known as the expository essay, which is based on the facts, which is based on the real things, which is based on the reality. Now, last at the least, that is your persuasive. The fourth one type of essay is your persuasive essay. Now, what do you mean by this term persuasive? Pursue means to convince someone, to impress someone, to make someone agree with your point. Now, what happens with this persuasive essay? Now, basically, in the goal of persuasive essay is to impress the reader, is to convince the reader to accept, to agree the writer's point of view. Whatever the writer has written, the material, so the writer will try to convince you. The writer will try to convince the reader with the help of his authentic arguments, with the help of his authentic claims, with the help of authentic facts and figures, which are it can be your opinion, it can be in facts and figures. So means persuasive means to convince someone. Clear? And within the essay, we have to our goal, our basic goal should be convincing matter for the especially your right should be towards your reader. Clear? So that's why the persuasive essay plays a vital role whenever we are just trying to convince someone through the help of our persuasive essay. Clear? So this is all about today's lecture. If you have any kind of a question, so you can ask me right now. Till then, thank you and Allah Hafiz.